Hi, this is Mary Hansen, and this presentation is on obtaining descriptive statistics using the Descriptives option in SPSS. Once you have opened up SPSS on your computer and you've entered data into at least one column, you can go ahead and click on the Analyze menu and then Descriptive Statistics and the Descriptives option. The variable that I'm going to analyze in this particular case is the variable test scores. If your variable is not already over on your screen, you can left arrow over and right arrow to move it back. Recall that the right side of the screen are the variables that are going to be analyzed with the current analysis. If I look at the options box here, I can see that by default the descriptive statistics that are provided is the mean here, standard deviation, minimum, maximum. If I click on the range, I could get that, or clicking off of it takes it away. In this case, I'm going to ask for the range. I could get measures of skewness or kurtosis of the data set. And then once I've checked all of the particular descriptive statistics that I want for this particular problem, I'm going to go ahead and click on Continue, and then I'm going to click on OK. When I click on OK, you'll notice a new output window appears. This output window, seen at the bottom of my screen, is called Output 3 because it is the third output window that I have created in this session of SPSS. Notice that I have a nice succinct table of values. It tells me the sample size is 10, the range is 5, minimum 5, maximum 10, mean 8.3, standard deviation 1.49443. So again, this output in a nice succinct table that could be easily copied into Microsoft Word for future analysis or write-up was found using Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and the Descriptives option. If you ever go into the Descriptives option and you decide you don't want the output again, you can go ahead and click on Cancel in SPSS and you don't get any new output. If by some chance you go ahead and do Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Descriptives again, and you hit OK, and now you have double the output, you can just go ahead and delete the output that you don't need. Over on the left side of the screen, I can navigate through my output window. I'm going to go ahead and highlight that yellow box, which highlights all of that descriptive statistics output that is repeated. And then I'm going to go to the Edit menu and just say Delete. And now that will be gone. And I could also take out the commands that generated that by highlighting this log window and saying Edit, Delete. Now if I want to save this output, I could use again the File and Save As. Notice that you have a few locations that you could possibly save the file to. When you're logged in through Citrix, you have the hard drives on your computer, which are called on client. You also have your network drive, which is your H drive. In my case, it's Hansen. In your case, it will be your RMU username. One thing to note is that the type of file that will be saved when you save an output file is a .spv file. By default, SPSS saves output as .spv extensions. That is the extension that SPSS recognizes as an output file. That is different than a data file that has a .sav extension. So again, we have the data file and then we have the output file that has our descriptive statistics output. This presentation is by Mary Hansen.